Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Let's jump into this week's housing market report for Tuesday, October the 8th, 2024. And let's see what's going on in our neck of the woods. So let's start with Florence. The current median list price for homes right now in Florence is $299,454, coming in at an average price per square foot of $147 per, which is up $10 per square foot since April. So of course, we've been talking about this all year. Home prices on the rise. Now it has stabilized out over the last couple months, right there around 146. The number of properties with a price decrease is on the incline, and as predicted, and as we've talked about at length since that July the 4th turn, and it will be important to note by market segment, that is across the board in all segments of the market in Florence. But the great news is, amongst all of that, inventory is on the rise, significantly higher than where we were this time last year in October 2023, as you can see right there. But yet, due to the seasonal nature of our market here in Florence, you can see that the average days on market, also as predicted since that July 4th turn, is still starting to increase, albeit has been slight. The decrease in mortgage rates has helped curb that a little bit. But right now in Florence, you're looking at an average of 80 days on the market. All right, so let's see how that compares to Conway. We're going to work our way over to Myrtle Beach today. In Conway, the median list price is slightly higher at $325,197, coming in at an average price per square foot of $194 per, which has been stable over the last 3 years in Conway. Inventory levels are much higher in Conway than they are in Florence. And the properties that are experiencing a price decrease in Conway are significantly higher also. So remember, what this means, why this metric is valuable, is a couple of elements really, but one being when you start to address your pricing strategy on your home and you're evaluating the tension, which you should be doing before listing your home. Your realtor should be discussing these things with you. You're looking at the tension between days on market and list price and how those things correlate. This piece of information right here is a critical data point in your decision making in that process, is the properties in your market that are experiencing a price decrease. And so in our market, across the board, we're at 44.66%, which is about 15% higher than what the national average for properties with a price decrease is expected to be in a normal, healthy market and environment. And you can take a look here at how that factors in across market segments. But even in the upper 90-day where that number is coming down and it's at the lowest of these 4 different segments in Conway, it's still at about 40%, which is really still a kind of high mark. And the homes in Conway across the board are averaging 95 days on the market before going under contract. All right, and lastly, we're going to look at Myrtle Beach. Median list price in Myrtle Beach, no surprise, significantly higher than the other 2 markets we've looked at $451,259. Coming in at an average price per square foot of $226. Inventory levels in Myrtle Beach being significantly higher again than the other 2 markets. And naturally, with the higher price points, homes that are experiencing a price decrease is significantly higher. And this is a significantly high number. And perhaps you could argue that it's not necessary for it to be that way. But in a market like Myrtle Beach, where home prices are what they are, especially competing with so much other inventory, it doesn't come as a surprise. And the average days on market in Myrtle Beach, very similar to what it is in Conway at 91 days. So in Myrtle Beach, as has been the case throughout most of the year, it's still a slight seller's advantage in the market. This is also what you're going to see in Conway and Florence. And that's been the story for most of this year, even more so in Florence currently than the other 2 markets we've looked at. And it's going to be very interesting to see what happens as we move through the 4th quarter with mortgage rates. But of course, with the other big variable being the election, how will buyers respond to that? How will that impact the market? It'll be interesting to keep an eye on, but that's exactly what we're here to do. So make sure that you're subscribed to the channel to catch these market reports when they release. We try to release these every Tuesday at 7 p.m. If you'd like to receive these market reports that we were looking at to your inbox weekly for free, all you got to do is send me an email. My contact information is down in the description. I'll add your email to the list and we'll get these over to you. Again, they're free. This data updates weekly every Friday. So this is fresh, real data of our active market, our current market, in any market in the country that you want to look at. So I hope you found this helpful. If you did, please give it a like. As always, I appreciate y'all and I wish you all the best in your real estate endeavors. Y'all take care and God willing, we'll see you on the next video.